Hey guys, today I'm going to assemble the B2s in a figure forge. I think this is the first figure forge of the channel, depending on when I have them scheduled to post. So I've already cut the models apart, and I have glued on the back piece to make things a little bit faster and easier. There's not a lot of complication with these guys, but some people have had some questions locally, so I decided to make a video. It is important to note that you keep the pieces together as you cut them apart. So this is A, B, C, D, and E. I believe it's models B. Oh, I labeled them as E and stuff like that, but it's not. Models that are B are the Special Weapons Troopers. And they are easier to tell because on the box, if I can find the box here, on the box, they're the one that's kneeling and the one that seems to be like he's running. And I'll go over it in a little bit more detail in a second. So actually, I'll show you the two special weapons as soon as I zoom in and start building. Okay, that's as far as I can zoom in. We're going to start by moving these models out of the way that are in the way. There's two poses for the second model I'm going to build. We're only going to build one at a time. Him there. Okay, so that is the Special Weapons rocket. This is what a normal wrist rocket looks like. What do I have to point with? I have a pencil here. So this is a normal wrist rocket, and this is the Special Weapons loadout. And this is, oops, I gotta be on screen. That is the Special Weapons. I think it's a machine gun. I wish these guys had a flamer. That'd make them so much better in game. They're already pretty good. They're probably the best trooper unit for the droid. Well, okay, maybe not. They're the best commando trooper unit. They're really good now since the rules changed. All right. So I'm gonna get all that off screen. This is what is designated as Model A. And we're gonna go ahead and do the arms. Because that's really all that's left. That's how easy these guys are. So we're going to do one arm for sure. And today I'm going to use a gel glue. Because it tends to do a little bit of grabby grab. And I want his arm down a little bit. And I'm going to go ahead and put the other arm on, or the other... So I don't know yet, and we're going to do this together. So I don't know if it's going to be easier to put that arm on, that part of the arm on first, or not. But we're going to find out after he dries up a little bit. I'm going to go ahead and put this arm on. That arm goes up like a fist, so I'm going to have it down a little bit more like that. And I'm going to set him off to the side. These are the two alternate pose models. Alright, sorry about that. My camera was on the wrong setting for a moment. These are, to backtrack, in case you weren't able to hear, these are the alternate poses. We're going to do one with the straight fist out shooting and the other one with the arm up. So the good news about these two guys is their arms on that is their left side are identical. Now, one thing I noticed is, and I don't have a pair of nippers handy, these are a little bit long. So if you want, you can cut them a little bit shorter. I'm not on my first set. On my second set, I'm going to go ahead and do that. Make them a little bit tighter to the body. But I need these for an event that I'm going to do here real soon. I'll play in. So I need to get them built and ready, and actually I might have to do that with my second set of B2s. We're playing in a charity event in November, and I need to get these on the table The new rules kind of changed a lot of my plans as to what I was going to do with droids. I am definitely going to field all 114 or 13, whatever it is, at some point in time. I was almost to fielding the full 6 squads, well, full 8 squads of droid B1s before the rules update came out. And they kind of nixed that, so I have to rework my budget a little bit to make that happen. So this is going to be the one with the, oh shoot, that's the arm up. So I'm going to have to rotate that down. And the way you can tell, in case you just missed what I did, the arm up has this slot like this, and the straight arm out has the straight slot like that. So I'm going to go ahead and glue those in, and then I'm going to move them off camera again. I am using a gel. Maybe I can just go ahead and finish these guys. These guys are actually pretty easy. Oh, sorry. I think I was off camera for that. There. So I'm going to go ahead and set him down for a second. I'm going to put some gel in here. I use both. My favorite glue is actually Zap-A-Gap. Let's see. Is this the one I need? Yep. This is the one I need. And the difference is, in the hands also, let's see if here I can show you. If I can show you, so that is the straight out one. Is going to be the one. Okay, so that's up at, oh my goodness. If I'm visualizing it correctly, these are the up and down arms, and these are the sideways arms. And it does make a difference, because if I take this and I glue it in here, his hand is going to be twisted like that, back towards himself. Whereas if I take this, little pieces, and I put it in there, oh, I think I totally told you wrong. Oh, you use that slot to go in there. That's very important to note. That joint will be held together differently than this joint will be. It's going to go like that. And that's why, so if I put the wrong one in there, I mean, you could do it. But you're going to have the arm almost upside down if you go to do it that way. You don't need a lot of glue. Just enough. And these two are actually done. I can glue them on their base and set them off camera. I can probably go back and finish Model A now. These are going to be actually really easy to paint. So I still have some Citadel spray paint from when I was playing Games Workshop games, and I'm going to paint these guys with bolt gun metal, and they're going to be my first squad that's actually completed. And then I'm just going to do a couple different highlight things to make them stand out a little bit and make them pop. I've got a whole bunch of droid bits now because these guys get extra bits. Alright, set him off camera with him. And then I'm going to go back to the leader guy. At least I'm calling him the leader because he's pointing his finger. And then I'm going to go ahead and put a little bit of glue in this arm here. That was a lot of glue. So I'm going to take the bag that I saved. I'm going to get some of that excess off. And And sorry about reaching in front of the camera there. They are little. Now, if you're good with like using tweezers and stuff, they'll be very handy with these B2s. A lot more handy with the Droid Echoes, which I'll be doing a video on here in the near future. All right, there we go with that. Set him off to the side. Give him a base. I'm going to start doing one of the more complicated ones. This is the wrist launcher. So I'm going to do the easy part first on the rest of the models, which is the left arm, I believe, is the easy arm. I thank Atomic Mass Games for doing that. Now, Atomic Mass Games did not sponsor me on this, just to be very clear. So far I've purchased everything. I am hoping to create a very long-standing relationship with Atomic Mass and Disney for some of the other things that I want to do down the road, and hopefully I'll be building everything for you, no matter how easy or complicated it is. I'm a little bit out of practice. During COVID, I did not do a lot of figure forges or assembly videos or anything, so I apologize for that. Oh, this one is the other arm. So I am a liar. Interesting. He has a wrist rocket. Oh yeah, he would. Never mind. That's not terribly interesting. It's normal. And then we'll bring this gentleman out here. And we'll bring his arms out here. And we'll just assemble him in his entirety. This is, I think, what I was calling Model C in my bags, the way I cut them apart and put them together. The nice thing about the B2s is there's only like 6 or 7 pieces a model. So they go together crazy fast, as you can see. I put 5 pieces together before the start of the video. So, and then, does that matter? That does matter. Do I want a straight? You know what? I don't care, because I'm going to be doing more of these guys anyway. So this one's on camera. This is the one I get. And that's a straight arm. We'll have him... Whoa, come back here. We'll put that on there, like that. That's probably down too low. Pull that up a little bit. Degrees matter significantly when you're positioning arms and stuff for models. Because somewhere, if he's here, about here, he's actually shooting the ground. That's awesome. Lives up to, well, the B2s seem to be smarter, so they're definitely better. I play a lot of Separatists right now, mostly because that's what I have built. And I'm not ready to... I mean, when I started to get into the game was when the first 2-player starter came out, and I bought 2 of those, and that's how I got involved. And I didn't really do much with it for quite a while because I was working a lot. I have done a lot of things to change my schedule around. I have a really good schedule now that's going to allow me to dedicate time to my YouTube channel, my blog, writing, everything that I really want to do in life, aside from work and take care of my family. Why are you falling over? You're not supposed to fall over. I'm going to set you off camera. I'm going to hold you for a second. I'm probably going to have to cut some of this out because he keeps falling over on me. I have a lot of ideas for a lot of things in the future. I am going to do a lot of Legion content, as you might have already noticed, since this is probably going to be like my 8th or 10th video on this channel. If you like role-playing games, check out Through Gamer Goggles, or at Gamer Goggles. That is my mother channel, and that is the channel that I have actually got the most content on. All right, bringing the rocket pod guy back on, and we're going to glue his legs on. And his special rockets on probably. Well, we'll start with the arms, so that gives me a little bit of time for it to dry. There we go. And since he's kneeling down, I'm going to have him shooting up, like he's shooting up a little bit at somebody on a hill or the top of a tank. Just a little bit. And then I'm going to go ahead and... I haven't looked at how his legs go in here yet. There is a slot that I think I actually cut off. One leg. Wait, which guy is this? This is the rocket launcher guy. One leg goes like that, and that's the first one we're going to do. And then we're going to set him off camera because he's definitely going to need to dry. And actually, before I do that, I wish I had a knife here. So I'm going to use this pair of scissors. Clean off some of this scaling, plastic stuff that I didn't clean off before. There we go. I'm going to put a little bit of glue right there. That should be all I need for this leg. Alright, I'm going to cheat. I'm going to use Zip Kicker. I hate using Zip Kicker. It stinks, and I'm inside. I am still going to let him be moved aside for a moment with all his gear and grab the other one. I'm going to start by gluing on his weapon arm. Kind of reminds me of, what the heck was that gun? Oh, I don't remember what video game that was. It reminds me of a weapon in a video game. Not Halo. I think it was in Doom. There's that. And we're going to get one of his legs on. You can tell which side. His legs are a little bit easier to tell apart because the joints they created are bigger. You can see that. Go ahead and put some glue on this end here. Which, oh yeah, you could see that. I got to get back in the habit of looking at the computer screen when I film. I need to zip kick this guy as well. Zip Kicker is an accelerant. If you want to put together a lot of stuff fast, it's well worth the investment. I generally only use it when I do figure forges. The rest of the time I will put together my models. I'll do them all in assembly line fashion. And I'll just do one piece a day if I have to before I go to work or when I come home from work. But when I film, I need it to be a little bit faster than that. And there we go. I'm going to put that on there. And there's enough Zip Kicker hanging in the air that's probably dry already. But before I glue him on the base, I'm going to set him aside. I'm going to grab his buddy. Glue his leg on. Now, don't be afraid. Like, I love messing around with the droids. Actually, I probably won't mess around with the B2s that much. I love doing crazy, funny stuff with the B1s because they were just wonky in the movies. Um, where's his? Sometimes it's a little difficult to see the spot. And actually, the camera sometimes helps me. A little more zip kicker. Oh, bummer. Well, that sucks. Now I'm going to do it the crazy hard way while zip kicker dries. Oh, if you get glue and zip kicker on your fingers, be prepared to scream. It gets hot. There we go. Alright. So I'm going to have to do something with him on his base. Well, maybe I can still... There. That's better. Alright. I'm going to set him aside. Let him get a little bit firmer. Grab Model A. Glue him on his base. I don't know what I'm going to do to base these guys yet. I'll probably do another video on some basing stuff. There's a lot of them out there. There we go. He's on his base. And then we're going to glue the... Oh, yeah, we'll glue him on his base first. No, we won't. We're going to glue his arm on first. With his rocket. Like this. He's shooting people. And glue him on his base. He doesn't want to stand. And to save time, since I don't know how far in, I can't tell anymore, damn it. Set him aside. Grab the last gentleman. Glue him on his base. Like so. Except that his knee isn't touching. So let's take that off of there. Stick it on my finger. Alright, there you have it. I don't know how long the video is because I turned my timer off for some reason or somehow. There we go. 20 minutes. 4 minutes a model, roughly. There you go, guys. Thanks for watching. Been a Figure Forge with @GamerGoggles, gamer-goggles.com, on the B2s for Star Wars Legion. Thanks and have a great day. Hi guys, meet the Nibbles, who's gonna go down. She just decided not to go down my back, so we'll do this for her so she's comfy. Thanks for watching my video, and I appreciate it. Please hit the like button and share it if you know somebody who might be interested. And of course, there's always Twitter and the Facebook thingy, and soon I have a newsletter coming. That'll be down there or in the link below, and my kitty cat loves that idea. So anyway, there was one more thing. Oh yeah, subscribe. Be a part of my community, our community. Let's make it grow together. See you guys at a con somewhere, or a local store, or if I'm driving through the country, maybe a game club. I don't know, you're not going to go knock down my camera. Bye guys.